let's get into this. We got some clips tonight from Vito on the biggest problem in the universe. Oh shit, we got a dono first.
Oh shit.
Dick's man executed a lobster with $5.27. Was he a puff crossed everybody's? Have a great recovery from Dare. Program Kyle. Hope you're the best on your recovery, big guy.
Well, thank you very much, Time Man.
We'll make sure he gets that.
And there you are, my friend.
Microwave.
Y'all can be like our good friend Time Man by going to streamlabs.com/ministry, dude. All right, let's watch some of this shit. Vito is on meth. Why is it just circling? I hate YouTube now. It just breaks.
Coach Cake for 10. Fans of the old show will get this. This show feels identical to the last 10, 15 episodes of the old show. Like trying to bang while limp. You know you can't keep it up much longer.
Coach, I felt the same way. Okay.
When did you feel the same way?
He's right. Coach Cake is right. He's very perceptive.
Oh, the show is bad now?
No.
Is the show good or bad?
It's great.
Well, what's great about it?
Everything.
You've just gone past a threshold.
The jokes are great. Ian Miller for 2. No booty. You only get 2.
Coach Cake for 10.
All right, so people who don't realize what he's talking about, he's referring to the last iteration of Biggest Problem in the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, last like 10, 15 episodes? Maddox just really starting to... I don't know. I wasn't watching back then.
It was before then. Things started getting weird after episode 36 or something like that. And then it was like 80. And then, yeah, like the last 20 or 30 episodes were just
awkward.
There wasn't really it felt like they were phoning it in. Or just not, the passion wasn't quite there.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that some of that was just Maddox was straight up futzing with the episodes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember him talking about that. I don't know. I kind of feel like Dick is tuning out a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you in that position, somebody just being this big of a... Like I like Vito. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Vito. But there's something about, like, when you're in, like, a partnership with someone and they start acting erratically and start fighting with everyone and you're just like, why can't we just go back to normal?
To not doing that, yeah.
Yeah, like why you always gotta start shit with everybody?
Well, Dick also doesn't want to scare Vito off completely. You can see Dick holding back sometimes.
Yeah,
simply because it gets through the conversation to where Vito has usually some weird circular logical thing going on.
Yeah, he's really like in this like these weird like loops where he thinks what he's doing is, I don't know if okay is the right term, but he thinks they're like beneficial in some way. Like he thinks like getting into fights with people in comments on Twitter and like working himself up. He thinks
does he?
Yeah, he literally thinks that's beneficial. So here we go. Here's another one.
I think it was just him coping when he says that.
Well, it's like they get what they want, and I get what I want, which is to yell at somebody. It's like
that's a total cope, though. He doesn't need to be. If you see him yelling on Twitter, it seems very personal.
Yeah, it's. I don't get people that take things online this personally.
Yeah.
Like, I just got one of my channels deleted, and I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't take it that personal. I was like, I'm mad. Okay, I'm over it.
Shitty.
It's happened before.
10, bro, this argument's a peek into the future. Vito speedrunning his ascent into insane meth head status. This is
I know, I can see it too.
Maddox could never. What are you talking about? We're getting all sorts of stuff done. Super Killer is looking good. Don't tell me those updates. You saw the updates. You see that comic book? Change the colors.
Like, it's just gray goo at this point. Now I
Hack the movie says he's hanging out with some piss whore. Got it. Human Dynamo for 2. Cards are Vito's Rectangle Hell Future. Flirk Respect for 10. Congratulations.
Like, I get that Vito doesn't like Matt and Riley. That's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just like kind of shitting all over Tony a lot of times for no fucking reason.
Oh, well, Tony's probably bugging him all the time.
Well,
I think
because
he is.
Vito needs to stop doing shit.
Wow.
Like, Tony's trying to help him, and Vito's being a dickhead about it.
Yeah. But Vito, he doesn't listen.
No, he doesn't.
Authy for 10. Bro, this argument's a peek into the future. Vito speedrunning his ascent into insane meth head status. This is
I know, I can see it too.
Maddox could never. What are you talking about? We're getting all sorts of stuff done. Super Killer is looking good. Don't tell me those updates. You saw the updates. You see that comic book? Change the colors.
It's just gray goo at this point. Now I
Hack the movie says he's hanging out with some piss hole.
Me too.
He also really hates men, and I don't know why, and I have a feeling it's just because of Riley.
Well, I don't know how you can hate Riley, though.
He doesn't want people going to his house.
He never did that.
And he has to blow everything up to make it seem much worse, like it's life or death. He's malingering. That's a word I learned today, malingering.
A video game. Maybe he would help you with that.
Exaggerating.
Boblax has great ideas for video games, as we all know. Because remember, he couldn't tell me his idea because it was too good.
What you need is 2 or 3 meth heads popping concertas and just hammering out ideas, man. You got
Dude, you see this?
Let's just get around in a circle, pop some concertas, and say, "Here's an idea. Here's an idea," and they're like riffing on ideas and like, "Man, this is gonna be amazing, man."
Here's what I don't get. I told you I was taking.
He's like vibrating.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Watch. Go back. Look at his hand.
Just hammering out ideas.
Shaking,
oh,
you guys just get around in a circle, pop some concertas.
Maybe he just hasn't.
And say, "Here's an idea. Here's an idea," and they're
He's
like
hungry.
riffing on ideas and like, "Man,
He ate 20 minutes ago.
He's hungry. No, that's the fucking upper shake. Like, that's the shake. That's the shake you get from drinking like 9 cups of coffee. You're just.
Cause sometimes I just have the shakes.
Well, you're also alcoholic, so like.
Yeah, but I'm always lubed up.
Gotta get the formula right, John.
Yeah.
Gotta get the right amount of ounces.
I'm hair of the dog. I thought I had my shit nailed down, but I guess not.
this is gonna be amazing, man."
Here's what I don't get.
I bet his leg under the desk is just 90 miles an hour too. That's not good. You shouldn't be like that at rest at 9 p.m.
No. But
I told you
restless leg syndrome. He's got too much energy.
He wonders why he's always so anxious about everything.
Yeah.
It's because you
It's built up.
constantly hopped up on fucking stimulants. They'll make you literally feel anxious. It's one of the reasons why I don't like stimulants. I don't like being anxious. I like being chill.
Taking Concerta like a year ago. It's not a new thing. Like, it didn't just happen. Remember you were like mad at me? There was one time you're like, "So you're telling me there's a magic pill that gives you energy for the show and you didn't take it?" And I said, "Yeah, well, sometimes I don't remember to take it."
Oh, that was Concerta?
That was Concerta.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like I all of a sudden am on meth. I've been on meth.
Vito, what are you saying?
All right.
Stop! Stop!
If
Even
that's
if you
the-
are, just stop.
If that's the take he look, if he's gonna give that take, that's great. That's awesome. Fucking double down, dude.
This is why you don't try to help people like Vito. Because there's no helping them. They're always gonna double down.
I don't think there's much helping anybody.
I think there is. I think some people
You can help
them.
a way, but ultimately it's not you doing it.
No, the best way to help somebody is you shame them relentlessly until they just feel so bad about who they are as a person that they change.
Yeah.
That's what the Bible teaches me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
My parents sent me to a camp that did something similar.
What has been bad?
What are you talking about? What has been bad?
What has been bad? The show's been great. The show's been growing. Like, you look at the numbers. If you look at the biggest problem, if you look at the biggest problem over the past year, we went from 1270, we were up to 2,300 people paid members.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to talk with you again. Vito is so fat. He won't stop fucking up our podcast. The silence. Oh. Mwah. It's palpable.
Oh. If Vito's on meth, then so's like every other journalist on Adderall.
Yeah, yeah. No, we've been saying that for years. Journalists don't have to fuck off meth. Pattis Coombs says, that's my secret. I'm always on meth.
Whatever. Don't. It's not nothing.
They both snap it at the same time. I think Vito started talking as like he almost like jumped from like just going. Huh.
Okay, back into it.
He started talking instead of jumping.
Yeah.
Whatever. Don't. It's not nothing to do with drugs. Okay. I don't even take the drugs half the time when I was on the show.
I know that's what makes this piece so interesting. Is that you don't take them. You don't even take the dangerous.
You only take them when you need to work. It's for working. It's not dangerous, psychoactive. It's fucking Ritalin, basically.
Matt.
But it is psychoactive. With long exposure.
Yeah, this one is psychoactive, yeah.
Well, I mean, all amphetamines are psychoactive with long enough exposure.
Oh. Well, what's the timeline on that? 30 years?
Couple weeks. Depends on how much you're doing. If you're doing
and they just gave that to kids, huh?
If you're doing straight meth, you could be seeing shadow people in under a week, depending on how much you sleep. Depends on how big your dose is, how often you're doing them. Are you doing them more than what you're prescribed?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Vito has money. He can get better. He can get better designer meth.
Mm-hmm.
Meth. It's meth.
Sure.
It's meth.
So whatever. It works.
Yeah.
Who cares? So I have big energy. The show's funny.
Yeah.
I do not understand the
Vito, you've been fighting with people nonstop for a year, and people have been going, what the fuck is wrong with him? And now we know for certain what is wrong with you. You're on meth. It makes stimulants make you agitated. Like they get you in that place where people can get under your skin very easily, and you just snap at them.
And when you're not doing them, you get real eepy.
Yeah, and
you
get real sad.
Yeah.
Sad Vito.
Which Vito does go through phases of.
Yeah, when he's run out of fucking Concerta.
Yeah, and also I'm wondering whether his internal clock is all fucked up because he's been doing meth.
And he probably doesn't take them at the same time every day.
Yeah, probably.
The doom and gloom, everybody acting like the show got bad when the show has been on a tremendous upswing. The fans are loving it. And everybody's always...
I hear...
No, Stevie J, I've not seen a sleep paralysis demon. I don't think I get paralyzed from a sleep.
I did once. It wasn't fun.
No, but you know, like when you're going to REM sleep, your body like naturally paralyzes itself, and the reason why you get sleep paralysis is because the chemical that puts you to sleep, and the chemical that makes you dream, and the chemical that paralyzes you, they get out of balance, and the one that puts you to sleep isn't being pumped in your brain, and so you're getting dream chemicals and paralytics at the same time. So you're just like, I've never had anything like that happen to me, but I have multiple times woken up standing up, like walking towards a door or whatever.
Oh, sleepwalking.
No, not sleepwalking. I mean, like someone knocked
up and
on my...
pointed at the door. How's that not sleepwalking?
Well, what I mean is like somebody like knocked on my door or whatever, and I'm out of my bed going to the door before I'm fully conscious.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I've done that.
I'm a very light sleeper.
Yeah.
Like, and like when I first moved into this apartment, anytime the lady on the other side of the wall would like set her glass down too heavy on her fucking bedside table, I'd wake up.
Wake up.
Well, you know, once you get used to
then
it,
I don't think you're getting that deep sleep then.
Nah, dog, fuck that shit. We got another one.
Fix Man executed a lobster with $6.20. Dr. K, can we watch Summer School 1987 on Friday, June 20th? First day of summer.
First day of summer. I've never even heard of Summer School 1987, but we could definitely look into it.
Oh,
he always sends
boobies.
He always sends me the most obscure, hard to find shit too.
That too.
Like, could you do this one straight-to-video movie that was only in the Eastern market in the summers of 1983 to 1987? I'm like, I'll try.
Sure.
But thank you, Ty, man. I appreciate you, sir. And I will definitely look into that movie. Summer School 1987. Okay. All right.
Hear the meth now. It's
you
so
guys
crazy.
are nuts. You guys are nuts.
It's exactly how meth thought.
Vito, I can see the meth. Like it's already making your skin like sallow. Like it takes much longer on like pills, like pharmaceutical meth. But if you're doing like rough and dirty meth, within like 3 months, your skin's gonna look like rice paper. It's gonna look gross.
Gotcha. That's what you mean by sallow.
Yeah, like it almost like looks like it has
like pock marks.
Well, you got like the pock marks, and then it almost looks like it has like a film dried over it, like a ashy film, you know, that you just can't get rid of.
Yeah.
Works. Like, hey, you're doing meth. I don't even understand why people are saying that this is bad. Actually, this thing has been doing the greatest it's ever been ever. It's like, I was talking about the meth.
I can just use the numbers, man. I'm just looking at the numbers. The numbers are up. What do you want me to do? All I can do is look at metrics. The metrics look good.
Hell yeah, baby.
The metrics are looking good.
Yeah.
If anything, we're one of the few podcasts that has had consistent growth. If you look at other people in similar categories, they've been having trouble.
I know. I used to watch the Tuesday Night Grift, and that show just disappeared.
Well, that show disappeared because I couldn't figure out a good co-host, but now I got Bo Blacks. Me and Bo Blacks could be a good show.
Oh, man.
All right, buddy. Let's see here. Vito, stop saying you've made a game. You didn't. You made trailers, did bad graphic design. My graphic design was great on Star Realms. And I'm also the reason that game does not look like Race for the Galaxy. So I saved that game. Justin Broderick for 2.
I hear him talking about like these games and shit he worked on. I've never heard of any of these games.
He worked on one really big card game. I forget what it's called. It's like a sci-fi magic type thing.
See, in the time he, like, when did you put that out? Like 2016, 2017?
No, earlier.
Earlier?
I think so.
If it had been like 2010 to like 2014, that would have been like in my heyday of like tabletop gaming, and I would have definitely heard of it. I don't know, maybe it was a little after that.
Maybe.
Once
I
left
don't
LA,
remember what it's
got out of that
called.
shit. Once I left LA, I
So-
kind of like stopped doing that shit.
Yeah.
Just it was harder to like. It wasn't as fun when you're just going to people's houses anymore. Like it was a lot more fun to go to like the game store and
Right. To
Play
hang out
Magic
and
or
there's
whatever.
more community.
yeah.
So Star Realms is good because it rips off Ascension. We actually tried to have Ascension publish it, and they said no, and they lost to Black. I think
I mean, it's an old theory. I don't know why.
I don't know any of this.
It's a very old theory. I don't know
Well,
what there is left to explore in it, especially if math is not involved. So,
True Metal Jake for 5 says if every asshole was allowed to fly a drone in a national park, there would be nothing but
there's all
for thinking about.
All right.
Mateo,
Didn't you have links to clips?
I did, but I ran out. I ran out of time. Let's see.
Okay.
I think there was a little bit more, but if I can't find it, we'll just say fuck it.
you think the meth is making me think I'm a nice guy?
that's what drug addicts say.
Oh,
About
I think that was
how
it.
you're the ultimate nice guy. Who
I'm a
would do
pretty
that?
nice guy, I think. You think the meth is making me
He's
think I'm
not.
a nice guy?
That's what drug addicts say.
I'm a pretty nice guy.
John, you've probably hung around them more than anybody else here.
Yeah.
Is Vito a nice guy?
Not nearly as much as he thinks. He's been like that for a very long time. I don't know when he started the Concerta, but
like, I wouldn't say Eric is a nice guy, but Eric's Eric.
yeah,
I wouldn't. If Eric started being nice to everybody all of a sudden, it'd be
it'd be weird.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you planning?
Like, are you gonna kill me?
Who have I hurt? Who has been hurt by me?
Who cares?
Johnny Rockets.
Exactly.
Meth head Vito, Pigeon. Meth head Vito, console repair Vito, always with the good show tips. Yeah.
I think you guys just don't understand
yeah.
how to have a nice guy around. It like drives you nuts. You know? You're like, this nice guy's driving.
I think Vito's just trying to get a laugh here. He's not that nice a guy.
Yeah. I think he's just being goofy. But amphetamines also do give you an overinflated sense of self-confidence.
I mean, it's crazy.
No, we love
But,
Tony from Back to Movies.
Well, Tony is a nice guy. I do like Tony.
Yulim Ulatov for 10. Ah ha 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 for a fucking year. I can't stop laughing. Fucking great, Vito. Never stop, man. Yep. It
Thank
explains so much. Pineapple Mine for
Oh my
Pineapple Mine
God.
for
There's
5.
been a lot going on that is not Concerta related.
Concerta is just extended release Ritalin. Ritalin has basic.
It feels Concerta related. That's for sure.
I mean, yeah, like he's been very like I've never considered Vito to be like. I mean, I wouldn't call him like ever a pussy or anything, but like I would never consider him like an aggressive individual.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, he's more like passive aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So, in the last year, though, I have noticed that he has been a lot more aggressive with people. And, like, the whole Riley thing was, like, a prime example. Like, there was no reason... Like, he may bitch about him and call him gay or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think a year ago he would have gone as far as he did. But then again,
Also,
I don't know the guy, so maybe he would have. I don't know.
A lot of stuff, or what changed, what a significant change in his meltdown is it stopped happening just on Twitter. It started spilling into the biggest problem, Discord, and he'd be sending chats all fucking night, back and forth with people saying like, "Oh, I'm not a. Oh, look, Riley made his choice. That's why I fucking banned him from blah blah blah." And Riley, I am better. Bans Johnny from the Discord. He's still banning Johnny from the Discord.
Why? Is he just fucking with
Like
him?
24 hours. Yeah, he's just fucking with him.
That's just lame.
It's not funny.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like the first time it could have been funny.
Yeah.
But like after a while, it's just like, all right, this is getting old.
But he just does it whenever Johnny says something that pisses him off. It's very obvious.
Yet he says, "Gay, something else that meth can make you." I've seen that too.
That too.
I don't think Vito needs meth to make him gay, though.
Yeah.
Basically, the same mechanism of action as Coke. Are you
guys
sure
are
about that?
You guys are yeah. No, it is just extended release. Well, what Ritalin being Coke or Concerta being Ritalin?
Ritalin being cocaine.
Oh, I don't know
that one. All right, that's the end of the super chats.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of worried that Vito might be burning his bridges, which I know Vito's spiteful in that. If
You're worried now?
Well, I mean,